So I wanted to come up with these sort of community challenges, and yes, this did kind of start in the cruelty-free beauty community. I enjoy people who are actually very enlightened by doing this particular cause to not just save animals, but to save the planet, be green, put good products in our bodies. Not here to start a debate or a political debate. Oh, I really cannot talk. But I think every time I upload, and just my channel standing seems to come with the territory. XO Love Letty or Leticia came up with this amazing, really fun thing to do, the Inner Animal Challenge. And we decided to bring out our inner animals using a tutorial. This can be as themed or as wearable as you could possibly ever want to make it. And it doesn't even have to be face makeup. It could be a do-it-yourself, it could be a nail design, it can be bathroom decor, body paint, whatever your heart desires. You can, you know, whatever you want, whatever you want. So yes, the Inner Animal Challenge, I took a quiz, which I will link the quiz down below so you can take it if you're not sure. And I actually got the bear, which surprised me in a sense because I don't eat meat and it's a very ferocious animal, so I thought. But it actually, what's interesting when I actually started reading about this animal, that really amazed me and made me a little proud to be a bear once I got past kind of the more negative traits of being a bear. This is a fabulous totem to have because it means that you are a healer and a teacher. You have strength and courage. You are the symbol of strength and courage. You're a grounding force. Let's face it, bears aren't bad people, and it kind of just means that you have inner strength and confidence. You stand against adversity. You take action in leadership. The spirit of the bear indicates time for healing and uses healing abilities to help themselves and others. And the bear medicine emphasizes the importance of solitude, quiet time, and rest. And the spirit of the bear provides strong grounding forces. So while it does have a ferocious side if triggered, it's got this beautiful side as well. And so I have used a little touch of red in it to sort of incorporate the courage. Red is the color of courage. So into the neutrals, because, well, browns, neutrals, and everything like that do represent the bear. Kind of going here with the grizzly because that is the bear pictured. Ironically, it happens to be my state seal. Yeah, that is all. That's all, folks. Alright, I hope that you enjoy my tutorial. I did get a lot of inspiration. I'll go through that as the tutorial goes on, and that is all. And I'm having a very difficult time talking today. I'm actually very tired, so it might be a little funny or a little annoying. You decide. So I'll see you guys in the next video. UVC Buckthorn Age Defying Eye Cream. That's actually all over my lids and up to my brow bone. I actually do have a little bit of a tutorial using that in one of my recent workshop videos, the Black Smoky Eyes, where I just kind of dot it all around. So that's always a really good thing to try if you find yourself very sensitive to it on the eyelids. Gabriel eye primer in the shade Neutral. I love this stuff. As you can tell, I'm almost out. I would like to try other things, and I really wish I could, but this seems to be the only eye primer I'm able to find that doesn't create a mess as far as being a non-silicone based eye primer. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to begin by taking the Inglot 351 matte. This is my Furless ME3. E stands for eyes. And we're just going to go underneath the arch of the brow bone and then just blend that down a little ways so we can get close enough to the crease. So for the actual crease, I'm going to be taking 461. You can tell this is another Love to Transition shade of mine. And it's just a really nice warm brown. I'm going to be blending this in the crease. I'm going to, this palette's all upside down. I'm going to be taking Pearl 607, this gorgeous burgundy color. Now the reason I'm taking the burgundy is because it stands for courage, very much associated with the bear, fearlessness. So kind of digging a little heavily into the attributes of the bear character, this really gorgeous sort of autumnal fall red. I'm now going to be taking 465, which is this sort of really deepened version of this sort of nutty cool brown up here. Just going to kind of deepen that up. I don't want the first kind of color you see through the eye to be a stark red. Just kind of want it to be an underlying tone. Now taking this very warm toned color that's right below the one I hit pan on, that's 54. We're going to be taking this. We're just going to be blending this very gently. I'm now going to be taking 64 AMC that has this black with gold in it. And we're just going to go ahead and put this in the very outer corner. Really get this very sort of deep, dark grizzly bear brown going. So for the inner the inner portion of the eyes, sometimes bears are associated with having like these like over-dilated pupils, mean golden, you know, scary night vision eyes. So we're going to be taking AMC Shine number 10, which is this gorgeous gold color, and the Furless PPE2, and this is basically just one of their more precise brushes. It's not from the pink set. I actually didn't get anything from the pink set. I just got the Black Beauty set, which I love, by the way. I love the Black Beauty set very much. I like the little green tips. Not that this pink set doesn't rock. I mean, I'll take any Furless brush. They're really nice. And then the company's really nice. So for the eyeliner, it is a little bit precise and not your typical winged liner. Bears really don't do the winged liner. So I'm going to be doing the Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics Cosmetic Color Pencil in the shade Sibu, and we're just going to be blending this onto my waterline. I'm going to be taking the Youngblood Incredible Wear Gel Liner in the shade Eclipse. We're going to be popping this on with the Delium Tools 760. Okay, so now that my foundation is on, I definitely want to finish up the eyes. Why wouldn't I? So I'm going to go back to this precision brush, the PPE2. And this is a good brush to take both for the lid and the eye if you're going to be smudging around the same color, just so you don't have to take so many brushes and have like a big laundry list of brushes to wash. So I'm going to be taking AMC Shine number 10. These are really great sort of accent finishing colors. They actually have more pigment than most frost shadows and a lot less grit and fallout. And they don't, when they age, they actually still have their buttery pigmentation. They don't get hard like some frost shadows. I'm going to go into that shimmery red again. That is the Pearl 607. The pearls are a little bit more smooth in texture than the shines and have more of a base tone of opacity. Okay, so for eyelashes, I figured what better eyelash to use and something that's really captivating. So I'm going to be taking the Ardell Black Tie Lashes in Captivating. These are these very beautiful glossy wet black lashes, and they have these little black rhinestones. I figured this could indicate a little bit of daggered tooth, a little bit of malice and gleam and ferociousness. I'm going to be taking Mood Exposure by Hourglass, and it's just this plummy marble color. I'm just going to be applying this to the cheek using the Dime Tools 942 green angled brush. They make a yellow, they make a pink, and I'm sure that they make some in the regular line as well. I'm going to be taking the Pumpkin Poppy Inner Glow Powder in the shade Celestial. So for lips, I'm going to be taking Too Faced Lip Creme in the shade Honey Bear, and we're just going to be applying this really gorgeous cinnamon nude. I'm going to be taking Ice Cream Assassin, and that soft layer will just sort of slightly soften the brown without turning it into a completely different color. So thank you so very much for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Transformation and Inner Animal. I'm going to be putting the Inner Animal quiz link in the bottom bar once again, so be sure to take it if you're not aware or sure of what your inner animal is, or you could just go with your gut. Please be sure to participate. Tag me on Instagram. I'm Cosmeticcouturier if you don't have a camera. Do it on Facebook. Even I do have a like page, Cosmeticcouturier. So yeah, I love interacting on Instagram, Twitter, so definitely be sure to follow me there.